Lyoto, the Dragon Machida, makes his return to the octagon this coming Saturday in the main event of UFC Sao Paulo or UFC Fight Night 119 opposite of Derek Brunson. My name is Flyin Brian J. This video is brought to you by MMAmania.com. And let me start this video off with me telling you that this fight is difficult for me to predict. That is because there are a lot of unknowns on both sides of this fight. Lyoto Machida hasn't fought since June of 2015 when he lost to Yoel Soldier of God Romero, and he hasn't won a fight since December of 2014. So who is going to show up? A really good version of Lyoto Machida. He also hasn't fought in the USADA era, so that could be a real detriment to him. We don't know how he's going to look post USADA catching him or him disclosing he was taking something that he should not have. He is a finished fighter though, so we really know what kind of style we're going to expect from him, but is his counter strikes going to be as fast as they used to be? In Derek Brunson, he's a finished product too, and he's no spring chicken. My question about him is what version of him is going to show up? You got the version that's running wild and crazy, disrespecting Robert Whitaker with his face straight out in the air, going for the sloppiest takedowns you've ever seen. Then he fights Anderson Silva and respects Anderson way too much, where he's kind of scared to fight and doesn't do a whole lot. And then you got the guy that just thunderstruck old man judo Dan Kelly. What version's going to show up? If he could thunderstrike Lyoto Machida, I think that's his best path to victory. But I really think this is a favorable matchup for Lyoto because Lyoto does the best when fighters just charge at him. Look at the highlights against like Ryan Bader. Or he did a lot of good things against Yoel Romero in his last fight where he would circle to his left, and then just stop and then charge with that left straight on Yoel. But the problem there with Yoel is the dude has no neck and he is very durable. Lyoto couldn't get him down. It was also, Lyoto was fighting quite frequently then, and I question why he took the Yoel Romero fight. But anyway, nonetheless, he'll also circle to his right, get his opponent to press forward, and then switch stance real quick, and then throw like a right straight down the pipe. That's pretty vicious. It's not as thunderous with the right as it is with his left. What he likes to do early on is attack with kicks, both to the leg, on the outside leg kick, inside leg kick. Sometimes he'll go with combination, just attacking that lead leg. And he loves to throw the lead leg snap kick to the body. I think that right there could pay dividends here against Derek Brunson because Derek tends to gas a little bit, even in 3-round fights. In the 3rd round, he won't look that fresh because he spends a lot of energy early trying to get opponents out of there. Lyoto would need to chop that lower leg and attack the body early while circling away and trying to bait Derek into running into one of those left straights. The big question there though is, can he time it as well as he used to? Because Derek Brunson, he's very good with level changes and level change fakes. And even though Derek Brunson has a super low takedown percent accuracy on UFC.com, tracked by Fight Metric, he did take down Yoel Soldier of God Romero. And if he gets his opponent to the ground, like against Juan Jucao Carnero, his ground and pound is pretty freaking vicious. And that's how Lyoto got finished by Yoel. I'm not really comparing Yoel to Derek, but I'm saying similar things could happen. Derek would just like to rush at opponent and throw his left, and it could knock nearly anybody out. When he fought not too long ago against Ed Herman, his shoulders were square and he just kind of threw his left out there without too much rotation at it, and that hurt Ed Herman and dropped him and started the beginning of the end, Derek getting that victory. If Derek is hyper aggressive here and he lands that left, I question the durability of Lyoto, even though I like that he's had at least a year off after losing to Yoel. Because you take that type of knockout or TKO loss, you need to take at least a year off. 2 years off might be a little excessive, but still, I think that it's good that Lyoto's had at least a little bit of time off. In the end, who I'm going to pick here is, I don't know, my brain is really telling me to pick Derek Brunson because he's fought more recently. He's fought in the USADA era. And Lyoto, as a counter-striker, his reflexes could have slowed. But I love the stylistic matchup for the Dragon. I'm a sucker for these legendary Brazilian strikers. And I'm going to go with Lyoto Machida via decision. I think those kicks that he's going to attack Brunson with to the body and the legs early are going to slow Brunson's forward pressure down. Lyoto has pretty darn good takedown defense. And Brunson, look, he couldn't even get Anderson Silva down early, and Anderson doesn't have some record-setting or really well-known takedown defense, right? So I don't know if Derek's going to be able to get Lyoto down early, and I think that Lyoto's going to do what he kind of did to guys like Gegard Mousasi. Just kind of run, pot shot, leg kick, get out of the way. This fight is taking place in the large octagon, so I think that really bodes well for Lyoto that it's in the large octagon. It's a 5-round fight, and we've got a person here who's going to fight with their chin straight up in the air in Derek Brunson. I don't think he's going to knock out Derek Brunson, I would like to see that. That'd be really exciting. But I'm going to pick Lyoto via decision. Tell me who you're picking in the comment section down below. Please give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Namaste.